Hey there, Change Gang. Welcome to the week. This week we're going to talk a little bit, maybe a little bit more, about manifesting. And I know that's a word that some people love, that some people don't love. It can be like, oh, goodness, here we go. We're going to talk about this again. And I just wanted to touch on a few of the things that some people kind of slide by in manifesting. So here we go. We are going to first talk about holding loosely. Holding loosely. So when you're wanting to manifest something, you come in and you're like, all right, here's what I want. And you set the intention for what you want, which I don't know if I've done an episode on intentions, but that's a whole nother thing on setting the intentions. I'll talk about it just a little bit, but this is a part of setting the intentions. It's like one of the last parts. So you figure out what you want, you get clear about it, you put in the things that are important to you, the details, all of the timing, everything. You can put all of those things in there. I tend not to put the how in there. Some people, when they're working with it, they'll put the how. I think leaving the how up to the universe is a much better thing because, hey, the universe knows a few billion more people than we do, and so it can get the job done a lot quicker and easier than I think I can by trying to determine how. That's why I don't put the how in. But when you're talking about holding loosely, okay, Lord, what does that mean? That means that you go in, you put out your intention, you figure out what you want, and then you loosen your grip on it a little bit, because when you are in the mode of I need that, I need it, I want it, I must have it, this is so important to me, and you can feel the energy in that, right? The tightness, holding so tight to it, and then it's almost a stranglehold, and you can't let the energy flow through it that needs to flow through it to get it done. So think of it that if you're holding on too tightly to something, you're pretty much choking the air, the life out of it. You're not letting anything flow through it. So that's the first thing, is you set those things out there and you hold loosely, knowing that yes, you absolutely want this, but you will be okay even if it didn't show up right now. That's the energy to be in. I will be so excited when this shows up, but I'm okay today, even if it's not here. And I know sometimes when we're really wanting change in our life, we're really wanting something, that's a hard space to be in. But sometimes it's a matter of continuing to do for yourself in other ways so that you can ease up on that a little bit. And that's one of the other things that I wanted to talk about. People, it's so interesting in the intention work that I do. People will come to the group and I want to intend for world peace. I want to intend for the places that are war ravaged. I want to intend for, the people that they come to a higher plane of existence overall. Those are great. Those are all wonderful things. However, I absolutely encourage you to be intending and putting information and energy out there for yourself as well, for setting clearly the ideas of what you want in your life. What can be better? Oh, I don't need anything. I think I'm okay. I'm glad. I'm so glad you're in that spot. But is there truly nothing that could be better in your life? Because that's the place I want you to go to right now and sit down and write those things out. And yes, write them out. That's another thing. Write things out. All right. If you are a list maker at all and you want some things in your life, sit down and make a list about those things that you want. And I know you've heard stories of this. I've actually had it happen in my life where I found a list that I wrote about some things that I wanted, and I could check off, I think, everything on the list at that point, which was crazy fun to see that happen. It's just absolutely fun. So put some of your stuff out into the world about what you want, and don't feel selfish about it. Don't feel like, it feels a little creepy to be putting that out. I don't know if that's the right thing. I feel selfish. I feel like I should be doing it for other people. Great. Absolutely, yes, you should be doing it for other people as well. However, putting something of your own out into the world, one of your own wants, one of your own needs, one of your own dreams out into the world is so incredibly powerful and so important in the process of manifest. It just is. I mean, you can't manifest if you don't know truly what you want to manifest, right? You can't order the pizza without knowing what you want on the pizza. Oh, just bring me a pizza. No, that's not going to work. You need to know what you want and put those things, write them out, go into as much detail as you want to, and then again, hold loosely. Hold loosely and think about that overall outcome that you want in your life. I talked about well-formed outcomes. I think about, let's say, episode 21. Episode 21. If you want to go back to that, it's called well-formed outcome. And that is a little bit about putting out there what it is you want. All right. So going along with holding loosely, I'm going to say is allowing. And that is different. That is different because when you're allowing something, you're opening yourself up to that flow of energy. If you've ever done any energy work in a group, I think you might know what I mean. Because when you're working on other people, when you're working for other people, when you're sending energy to other people, it seems to be so easy. It's simple. Oh yes, I can do that. I can put my thoughts out there for them. I can do that. But then when it comes your turn and you're sitting there and the other people are working on you or sending thoughts and good energy to you and doing that, sometimes you're like, ooh, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do because you're not used to allowing. So I would encourage you, absolutely encourage you to do that. And of course, I do a free intention group on Sunday mornings, and that's posted, I think it's posted in a group in Facebook. I can post it on my own personal page as well. And in the Change Gang group, I've posted about it. But we do intention work, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about if you come and join us there, and you are most welcome. It's an open group, so I'd love to have you come. And I was thinking if I could put a direct link in there. I don't know that I can in the show notes, but I will put it on my Facebook page and my Instagram page so that you can go there and find out information about it. And of course, just message me if you like as well. You can email me, ask about the intention group, or ask about on any of my social medias. Just send me a message and I will give you the information for that. Love to have you come be a part of it. And so when you move into this space of allowing, it's interesting. And I watch everyone pretty much go through it some of the first times that they are being the focus. So, it's it's a little bit like, oh, people are kind of staring at me. What do I do? But it's not exactly like that. It's just that the energy, it's kind of the same energy. You know when someone's looking at you, right? And that energy is like, do I take that energy or do I ignore it? Do I just kind of turn my head away from it? And we do that when we are manifesting. We turn it away because sometimes it can be powerful energy. It can be that connection in the world of, oh goodness, the focus is on me. What do I do? You release and allow. And you just release the energy of, they're staring at me, because it's not that way. It is an energy of accepting, like letting water flow over you. It's letting the water flow over you and not panicking, just letting it happen because it's the right thing, it's a good thing, it is recharging you, it's clearing you, it is connecting you. Water does that. Water's a connecting energy. So that's what allowing is like. That's a good analogy. It's like allowing water to flow over you. So do that and you will feel it and you will know that when you open yourself up to the universe and you open yourself up to allowing those things to come in, it will feel cleansing, it will feel good, it will feel like a recharge. And that's when things will really start to happen. So those are a few of my things to do. And it's holding loosely, right? Getting clear and putting your stuff out there, because you do have to put it out there, right? You have to order the pizza. And letting the water flow over you, letting it happen. All right. Of course, keep doing the work for others. Keep putting your attention and focus on helping other people as well. That absolutely does allow for opening the door more to manifestation. So as always, I like to keep it in bits for you to be able to listen to these in a short period of time. So I'm going to get going into my day, and I hope to meet you right back here next week.